Click the Start button to begin your class. Once started, you'll see the scholar's computers and all the tabs they currently have open. Right now, I can see Mark has 5 tabs open, and one of them is a target tab. We can hover over it, and it'll give us some options. We can close it, or we actually go to that tab and see what they're looking at. This doesn't look class related, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. So once again, I'll hover over it, tap on close. So that tab has closed for Mark. I can see he's opening a new page in real time, and I see he's searching for target again. Yep, he went back to target. So instead of closing it, I can send it to the block list. This is a universal block list for the entire class. To verify that, click on the down arrow, and I can see all my blocked URLs. I see target's one of them. So if another student was trying to go to target, it will block her. If I want to remove a URL from the block list, I click on the down arrow and tap on the trash can next to the URL. Blocksi has a great tool for pausing all web browsing activity. To do this, click on Heads Up, set the duration. For this, I'll set it for 2 minutes, then click Confirm. At this point, all activity will be paused and the Heads Up logo will appear on every scholar's Chromebook. To cancel it, just go and hit Cancel Heads Up. Now they'll resume browsing. I can also put a heads up on individual computers. I choose a student and hit the pause button. If I want to reactivate it, I tap it again. It looks like a play button. Now they're back to browsing. With groups, you can set up different groups for different students. Here I have 2 groups. Apples and oranges. I see I have 2 students in apples, and I can remove them, and I can add them too right here. For oranges, I have 3 students. If I want to do a heads up for one of the groups, click on Heads Up, and hit Confirm, and you see only some of the students have a heads up because they're part of that group. If I want to reactivate them, I would just hit the play button or heads up button again on their computers. Blocksi allows you to share and enforce tabs. To do this, we click on the Share Enforce button. We find a URL we want them to either share or enforce. You can do groups also here. So let's take a look, and let's take a look for China's Wikipedia page. We'll share that one. We'll copy the URL, go back to Blocksi, input the URL here. Let's add another one. Let's add Japan's Wikipedia page. Copy it and paste it. You can add as many as you'd like. We can do groups, but let's just share right now. So sharing allows those URLs to be shared, and the scholars have full control if they want to close them, if they want to go to other tabs. You just shared it with them. If we want to enforce, this means those 2 web pages are the only pages they'll be able to see. So we have to set the duration. We'll set it for 5 minutes, hit confirm. At this point, Japan's Wikipedia page and China's Wikipedia page are the only two websites they'll be allowed to go to. Let's take a look at Maya here. I see her opening a new web page up, and she got denied. It's going to redirect her back to one of those two pages. And again, you can add as many as you'd like. To stop this, we just click Stop and Force. Now they're back to their normal browsing. We also can share and enforce on an individual level too. So not only Brandon will be forced with the China or Japan Wikipedia pages. Blocksi also offers messaging within the application. You can message the entire class by clicking Message All. Here I'll send them a nice message. I also could do groups. Click on Send. Now that message has been sent. They have the ability to respond. I can see that down in the bottom corner here. I can see Maya had responded to me. Click on her thread, and I can respond back to her. This is not a full group chat. This would be more individual conversations at this point. Blocksi has the ability for letting you share your screen with the scholars. Click on Share Screen. Click on OK. You can share a tab, window, or entire screen. I would recommend turning the audio off because you don't want feedback in your classroom. We're sharing the China tab. Once this is shared, this is all they'll be able to see. To stop the sharing, click on Stop Sharing in the taskbar window. Once you close this out, scholars' computers will be released and they can browse whatever they like. You can also share an individual student screen too. So we have Maya here, and I want to share this web page with the rest of the class. I click on the Share Screen tab. This will give Maya a notification to ask her to share her screen. Once she accepts, we'll see her screen, and the rest of the class will see it too. If you need evidence of a student going to a web page consistently, you can take a snapshot. If you see that, there's a little camera under their name. It'll be an image file. It'll go right to your downloads. You can also go to the Insights button. This will give you an overview of all the websites that each student went to. And if it was allowed, block, and give them a warning. We can close that tab out and go back to our main Blocksi page. Once the class is over with, you can hit stop. Now we'll release all the students. We have some editing options up here. We can choose to keep the policy for the next session, so all the blocked URLs, the next time you open that class, they'll still be blocked. We can also change the time limit. Click Save. So the next time you start that class, it'll be 60 minutes, and all those URLs will still be blocked. To go to the main page, click on the Blocksi logo. If we need to call up our insight from one of the previous class periods, we click on the orange button in the middle there. That will give us all our classes and view analytics. And again, this will show what web pages were visited by whom. Thank you for watching.